everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles, Aero Wars edition. So here's round two in the aero trucks. So this is the SCS T680, and yeah, I remember I've driven this once before, and when I put this skin out, and it's just from when the truck first came out, and there's no real template, and I still don't know what the situation is in this skin. Like, I noticed, look, there's some weird stuff on the door frame, the top front edge of the door frame there. I don't get it. And the door frame's all painted kind of weird inside. It's got the paint job. You'll see it when it gets lighter. But that being said, it's kind of cool. I'm kind of like, it's kind of a neat truck too. And we've got an ISX Cummins in it. It's got quite the sound. Sounds good, actually. So we'll see how we do with it. It's 600 horsepower, 2,050 foot-pounds of torque, so that should be lots. What do we got on? 42,786 pounds of lemonade. We're in Denver, and we're taking it to, we're at U.S. Beverages and Bottling in Denver, going to Santa Fe, Walbert. So, without further ado, let's get going. It is, where were we in distance here? 390 miles. So, that's on the long side for a video, but once again, once we get on the road, we got to get through Colorado Springs. I think that's slow going through there. But once we're down, oh, I didn't stop. Once we get through there, we should be good.
Turn right.
The paint, if you're wondering, but the paint gets Pink-tober. So I figured, oh, why not?
After 50 yards, turn left.
I'm one of those lucky guys who's beat cancer, so why not? And give hope to all the folks who are in the battle. So yeah, this has got quite an interior on it. It's got a big old digital dash on it there, and I notice. We'll mess with it when we get on the highway. It's got a bunch of different settings. Depends what your preferences are. I wonder what the Jake brake's gonna sound like on this thing. Where are we going up here? Gotta turn somewhere. Left.
Go straight. After 50 yards, keep left.
Oh, that's that Jake.
Keep left. After 50 yards, exit left ahead.
What the torque range on this engine's like. We'll just take it easy up here. What's it feel? Oh, it's got a little bit there. It's not gutless. Oh boy. It's not tough.
Right.
Keep right. All right. Fort Collins or Colorado Springs. I think we'll say in this lane. Got some wind noise coming in from the window frames. That's interesting, a little whistling. So I got the right, this doesn't come with a longer wheelbase, and this is actually what you should have for this aero deal. We'll see when we get an outside look at it here. This is what we were missing in yesterday's setup. Oh, darn. That was a little alarm there to warn us something was on our left, I guess. Unless there's a GPS saying, get the left lane quick, dude. We'll find out when we get somebody else on our shoulder there. That's kind of like a proximity thing. So you can see the door frames now. They got the skin on them over and over in fine print. It's kind of annoying. There's that whistling again in the door frame. Might be there all the time, and I just got to get off the loud pedal so you can hear it. Let's see if we get over this little rise here, if we can get off the throttle a bit. No.
Keep left.
That's certainly a different sounding engine. Got 336s. I would like to go taller for, you know, this whole deal with the aero and efficiency and keeping the RPMs down, but the engine doesn't have enough jam to do much with that. We're like under 1400 RPM here. Let's throw it on cruise and see if it'll hold speed here. We are at the speed limit's 75 here. We'll get up to speed and then we'll try the cruise. Well, we're picking up speed going uphill. Kinda like that. Okay, I'll put the cruise on 77. It goes back down to 65 here. Wouldn't you know it? Well, I don't know. Do we see any? Let's have a look around. Looking for the police here. Well, that's loud out here. Holy moly. You don't get a lot of reference up on the roof, on that roof cam. From the truck to the road, you just, you know, you get this big shape, kind of like yesterday's truck, the Cascadia. But boy, you know, for a free truck, from SCS game truck, this interior is pretty sharp, like well detailed, and we gotta check and see what moves on it, what's real. The cruise control doesn't seem that does anything on the steering wheel. Let's see if we bump it up a notch. Are we going to get any action? Let's see. No. What else do we got? Well, the music. We're not going to put on tunes. So I'll get a copyright infringement. Oh, pay attention to the road. We'll mess with the lights. See where the light switch is. It's probably on the left column. Hard to say. This got a stick in it, or no? It's an automatic.
Keep left.
Well, that's quite the Jake brake. See where the light switch is about the windows. They're over there on the check a window switch, see if it's animated. Ooh, or not. Yeah, they're animated. Oh, that's cool. The red stitching on the steering wheel is nice and sharp. Now, I was going to say about that digital display, we can change it. Make it different things. We will do that in a minute. There we go, 65. Now you can give her the beans here. Oh, 75 right away. Wow. Not making much of an impression on the speed limit here, but that other dude's still back there. Oh, I gotta remember, just look at those pillar mirrors. They're right there, staring me in the face, and I'm going for the far side mirror. All right, dial in that 77 again. Jeez, I keep doing that. I'm looking in the mirror outside the window, ignoring that big thing on the pillar, and it's way more convenient. Yeah, and so I remember when this truck came out, I asked about the, just in general, I guess, about why do we still have the big outside mirror. But I guess it's the law. Unlike in Europe, you get to have the pillar mirror only, which is great for visibility out the window. So I guess they're a little worried about the reliability of them, I suppose. That outdoor mirror there, that's a manual backup. But on the, that's the one thing in ETS kind of gets me is the mirrors are so big, like they really block your view out the truck. Like it's serious, and they're enormous. Like you can see as much in the mirror as you can out the whole window. It seems we got a lot going on there in that mirror. So the dash, we got a boost gauge on there, and kind of on the digital display right now, we've got that top right gauge of the small ones on the digital display is a fuel restriction. So if your fuel filters are starting to get plugged up, it'll tell you, so you can get the proper maintenance, get that filter changed out. It's kind of cool. Now you have that on other trucks. Like if you look at John Ruta's W900, it's got everything in it. It's got the full suite of gauges. So anyway, let's mess with that panel. Yeah, we got the wave around. It's good. So we can just go down to this single instrument here, which is kind of a clean look if you don't want to be bothered with all that other stuff. There's that wind noise. Uh-oh, we're speeding a bit. Okay, let's see what else we got here. One of these turns off my my GPS on the dash, and I got to turn my, like I usually just scroll through it to the right and get what I get. And what else? Oh, we had, oh, there goes the display. That's a different display right there. It's got only 4 gauges. Geez, I could use that display. If I turn it left, it comes back. So what I'm using is a rotary encoder here. So I turn it, you know, it does different things. It goes up or down the sort of the scale, or however you want to call it. But yeah, so what's that one? It's got your fuel. What's that? I want to go back to that other one. This one. That bottom left gauge is torque. And so it's interesting. It's, I guess it's interpreting like what you're doing with the throttle, what the engine's expected to do. And maybe, just maybe, I don't know, and maybe measuring the, you know, how the flow of fuel related to speed and RPM and gear and everything, and it says it's a torque gauge, so somehow it's figuring out how much torque you're putting down. I don't quite see it, but if it's actual, if it's accurate, no idea. So here we are. Let's see what this thing looks like from outside. You know what it sounds like? Oh, this is that bad camera. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's sort of cool, but I'm all over the road. But yeah, if I had to pick an interior, like, I don't know, I kind of like this one. I could really get to like these mirrors, and I'd like them even more if they ditch the outside ones. Maybe that'll, you know, it'll come to pass. It'll happen. Like, if the mirror failed here in North America, like a lot of, you know, obviously there's going to be places where it's going to be really tight, and you know, a failed mirror would be pretty bad, especially on that side over there, because you can't stick your head out the window and look back, you know, or but in Europe it's even tighter. Like, you've got so much just so much happening all the time. But yeah, I like this truck. That engine's sort of interesting. I just don't get why it's so loud when we jump outside. This is a copy of the, so I don't know what happened to why I didn't bring my SCS trucks profile into 150 even. So it's way out of date. So what I did is my FLX profile, it's a good one. It doesn't seem to, you know, I've got good mods in it in that it doesn't crash to the desktop when you go to, or well, crash. Yeah, it doesn't revert back to the desktop when you go to tile screen view or whatever is title screen. When you click that, it goes back to the title screen, which is nice. And so I just cloned it, sold all the K100s and FLXs in it, which were a ton. Because doing skins, you know, I got every conceivable cab in configuration, so that I can throw skins on them and just take the photos for the thumbnails. I'll get down in that sunshine down there and get a photo. So we only got 45 miles to go. I'll get this corner in here a bit. Oh shoot, there goes the sun. Oh, we got the Federales in the background here. We're right here. Maybe we could get just past him. I guess for, you know, if you don't have the head tracking, especially in this view right here, that left pillar mirror is pretty handy. That wind noise. That'd make you want to play the radio loud. It's got a weird sound, this engine. That would drive me crazy too. It's just repeating. No, 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 no.
50 yards, exit right ahead.
So that's got to be when you put on your signal. There's something there. Tells you, hold on, Jack. Jeez. You're just in time to go again. Maybe it's just I put on my signal and that thing goes. Let's try that. No? What is with that? To figure out what it's telling us, because there's nobody on our right except sidewalk. Guess to drive it enough, we'll figure it out. Well, I gotta figure out what's the next. Oh, we could take the SCS 579.
Keep right. After 50 yards,
Ooh.
turn right.
I'd be able to compare it to the Ruta one when it comes out.
You have reached your destination.
There is those Western Stars, I guess. I haven't ever driven one of those. Those fancy big aero ones. I don't know what's what about them. I'd have to learn a bit about them, I suppose. What's the new one? What's the Big Daddy aero highway truck one? Now this thing's short. Yeah, we should be able to. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Wow, maybe not. Let's see. How tight can we turn this thing? Well, we're not at 90 yet. Oh, we're not even gonna get. Oh, trailer damage. What are we doing? Oh, we're past 90. Oh my God. Yep, that was bad. Real bad. That's interesting. Looked like we still had like 15 degrees to go. All right, let's see what we can do with all these mirrors. I don't know. I'm gonna have a hard time picking out the corner down there. I think I'll do it like this to get the corner, and then we'll revert to the mirrors. Wall's right there. Gonna end up in a bit of trouble here. I wonder why. Don't understand what that's about. Okay. And we'll try and get the truck over here a bit now. We got to stay on this side of the trailer. Oh, it's a proximity thing, I guess. There's just... We got close to that fence and it went off. Must tell you every time you get close to something. I sure got a lot of mirror to look in there. Oh, we didn't hit it. The back end is still over too far. But that mirror on the pillar is sure a lot nicer than that mirror on the left. Like the digital mirror is a lot cooler than the one on the pillar as far as what it's... The info it's given me is better. Still not sure how we're doing for straight. Nope, not quite. It might be too wide still to get the... Oh, there we go. We're probably pretty crooked. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to take it. It takes some getting used to, I guess, but it's interesting that that's sort of coming along. So if anybody knows anything about skinning this thing, or is there a template, and is that all sorted out, and you can put script on the truck and all that, it'd be good to know, because this one is one-sided. It's all on one side, and it just puts the same thing on both sides. And this is, like I say, real old from when the truck came out, so I have no idea where that is now. I have to look into it. It'd be kind of fun to be able to put a, you know, a good paint job, or even redo this one, so that it doesn't have all that litter on the inside of the window frames, and that would be good. Well, let's, yeah, let's see that it's brighter out now with that, when we're inside. Yeah, those door frames are like, what the heck? And I don't know why there's that pink stuff on the outside of the, what's going on the outside of the door frame on both sides. I never did get the stripes lined up on this either. That's really bad for me. And then those 3 dots on each side of the cab, no idea where those are coming from either. So, yeah, I guess I should apologize for putting that skin up on Steam. It's paintable, so it's you can make those 4 colors anything you want them to be. But as always, guys, appreciate you following along, and yeah, kind of getting a kick out of this, doing these, and I got to do at least 4 of them, and I'm not going to interrupt them with the classic truck because I want to remember the dash that I've just driven and what I thought of it, and then go to the next one and see what I think. And so far I like this one. That was a nice dash other than the digital bit, but yeah, it was pretty well laid out, and if you get over the fact it's digital and it could go out, it's pretty cool. So anyway, as always, thanks for following along. Take care, and yeah, just be good to one another out there, will you? And I know it's a lot of tough stuff going on with the weather and everything else. It's just crazy. So let's just hope everybody's, I don't know. I just don't know what to say. It's just, there's so much a guy needs to say that it seems impossible for me, but I'm pulling for you. Take care, and bye for now.
I had no real good need